Hey, it's Shari Kaye, and on this channel we talk about having a full wealthy life with full wealthy pockets to match. And we're out here in the DC area. I brought my family, just a little day trip, and we walked past what used to be the Treasury Annex Building, which is now has been renamed the Freedman's Bank Building. And what's significant about this building is that after slavery was ended, Lincoln, one of the first things he did, not saying it's the first, but one of the first things he did, was they set up a bank called the Freedman's Bank. Now, what this bank's intent was to teach free people about money. And a lot of the freemen, some of the ones who fought in the war, or the ones who were the farmers, or they were nurses, or just the different people of occupations, they put their money. They had 37 branches now, and they put their money inside of this bank. And in addition to that, a lot of the black-owned businesses during that time put their money into this bank. And the bank, it maybe lasted maybe 7 or 9 years or so until it fell into corruption and it was mismanaged. And toward the end of it, they had appointed Frederick Douglass to lead the bank, and he even put a lot of his own money in it. I think it's like $10,000, which would be equivalent to maybe $1 million today's money, into the bank. But the bank still ended up failing. But just think about the significance of this. After the African Americans were freed, one of the first things that was put in place was a banking system for them to learn about finances and money. And I think that's important even to this day, for us to learn about finances and money and financial literacy, and to get financial education. There's this quote, like, to live in a capitalist country and not understand the fundamentals of capitalism is the very definition of slavery. And I think that's Andrew Young. I'll put who really said it if I'm very wrong on that. But just think about it. If we live in this kind of capitalist society, and for us not to understand the rules of it, I mean, there's no point for that to be. There's no point. So my channel is dedicated to financial education, financial literacy, and sharing just the things that I've picked up along the way. I don't know why personal finance is a passion of mine. It is. To other people, it's an extremely boring topic. But to me, don't get me started talking about it, because I can go on and on and on. But I just think that it's so important that people get their finances together, because not saying money is everything. We know that. We know that is not true. We know money is not everything. But just the freedom and the options that it allows you. That's mainly what it's about. Like, the freedom and the options that it gives you. That's what it's about. So join me on this journey. I am sharing everything that I know regarding wealth building, wealth creation, finances, anything, real estate. So if you're interested in any of those topics, go ahead and subscribe. If you're on your journey as well, we can just support each other on this journey. All right. All the best to you.